What is going on guys, Casual Savage here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to live stream on YouTube using OBS. Now just before I get into this video, if you'd like to request a tutorial, then be sure to leave it in the comments below or ask me on Twitter. So for this I am on my gaming channel, and first of all, when you are on YouTube you want to come to your creator studio and then come down until you see live stream and select it. Now from here you want to make sure you're on the stream now beta. And over here on the side, as you can see, it says live streaming checklist. You don't need to worry about this because these are just tips that YouTube give you. What you actually need to do is scroll all the way down. Here is the basic info, so you can name your live stream. I'm just going to call this FIFA 17 for example, if I was going to stream that. And streaming options is here. You can enable a DVR, which means the viewers can seek back to 4 hours, meaning if they are late to the stream and you've been streaming for a while, they can come back, or they can use the little timeline thing and they can go back in time of the stream. Here are the stream optimizations. As you can see, optimize for interaction, which is for low latency, and here is optimized for less viewer buffering. Now over to the side, as you can see, it's monetization, which means make money off your live stream. So you would check this if you want to have ads on your live stream as well. Over here is cards, and you can add cards, which means you can add videos, channel, polls, or links to something, and it'll come up on your live stream. Then of course the most important thing in order to live stream is right here, encoder setup, and we need the server URL and the stream name or key. So now we're in OBS, what you need to do is head over to the settings tab. From there you want to head over to stream, and as you'll see it says streaming type, and mine is set to custom streaming just because I think it's better because I'm using their actual URL and using my own stream key. But you can also come to streaming services, choose the service and choose YouTube or YouTube Gaming. As you can see, the server is set to primary YouTube ingest server. If you press that, you can also use the backup server. I'd recommend the primary server if you do it this way, but for me, I'm going to use the custom streaming server. So we're back on YouTube, and where it says server URL, we're going to copy this by selecting it, right clicking and selecting copy. Back on OBS, we're going to paste that URL right here, and the next thing, we need a stream key. So we're back on YouTube, and here is the stream key. I'm not going to show you this because that means if you see this key, you're able to live stream on my gaming channel if you see this key. So that is important for anyone, and make sure no one but you sees this key. Okay, so I have my live stream key. I'm going to paste it here, and now I'm going to select apply and OK. The next thing I need to do is come over to the side and select start streaming. It's going to connect. If we are now live streaming as I'm recording this tutorial. So we're going to head back over to YouTube. As you can see, receiving your content, your audience will see it in a moment. Get ready, and as you can see, it's got the green button here and it says starting. And as you can see, it is just loaded up. We're now live streaming onto YouTube using OBS. I think there's about a 5-second delay, maybe, I'm not too sure, we'll see. Okay, no, about a 10-second delay. As you can see here is the elapsed time as well. It tells us the time here on the live stream so we can see the time difference or how much this is delayed. Then of course, to stop your stream as always, just come back to OBS and select stop streaming. And we head back to YouTube. This will slowly stop streaming once, as you can see, we're going to press it here and this will stop. As you can see, stream complete, offline. So, as you can see, it automatically does end up uploading to YouTube as well, so I'm going to delete that very quickly.
What's up everybody? In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to use your Canon DSLR with the EOS utility so that you can use it as a webcam for Open Broadcaster. First thing you need to do is have the EOS utility. It comes with the cameras when you buy them on a CD, but most of them, at least, I'm not sure about all of them. I have a 70D. However, you can download it from the site by looking up your camera model, and if it works with the EOS utility, then you should be able to get it there. So the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure that your camera is plugged into your computer and turned on, and then you're going to open up EOS utility. Once you get in here, you're going to click Camera Settings and Remote Shooting. I'm actually going to minimize this right now. and then you will have this window with all of these options on it. You're going to come down here and click on Live View Shoot, and that'll open up another window, this window, that shows a live view of what your camera is seeing right now. That's me. So at this point, you're going to make sure on the focus, make sure you have it on focus detection plus tracking AF. It's probably the best setting, and on top of that, these settings, you can't turn this grid off on these two, or at least I don't know how. If you know how, let me know. But otherwise, on this one, you can just click the this little button down here, AF point disp, and it'll turn that off. So now what you're going to want to do is you got to make sure that you keep this open. I actually just pull it to another monitor when I'm streaming, but you go into your Open Broadcaster and you click Add Window Capture, and then you want to make sure that it's set to Remote Live View Window. Then you're going to go click Subregion and then Select Region, and it'll make this little white translucent box. You're going to want to resize that box to the size of your, whoops, let me do that again, to the size of your webcam. Dang it. There we go. Make sure that it is within the box of your webcam here. There we go. Now I can click OK. And now, as you can see, I'll pull this off to the side. That's on another window. You have to keep it open, otherwise it won't stay. It'll freeze up. But I keep it open in another monitor. Now you've got your webcam right there, and you can put that anywhere. You can put a green screen behind you like I have, and green screen out your background and everything, and it is a high quality HD webcam using your DSLR. So it'll turn that off. So now what you're going to want to do is you got to make sure that you keep this open. I actually just pull it to another monitor when I'm streaming, but these settings, you can't turn this grid off on these two, or at least I don't know how. If you know how, let me know. But otherwise, on this one, you can just click the this little button down here, AF point disp, and it'll turn You come down here and click on Live View Shoot, and that'll open up another window, this window, that shows a live view of what your camera is seeing right now. That's me. So at this point, you're going to make sure on the focus, make sure you have it on focus detection plus tracking AF. It's probably the best setting, and on top of that, these settings, you can't turn this grid off on these two, or at least I don't know how. If you know how, let me know. But otherwise, on this one, you can just click the this little button down here, AF point disp, and it'll turn that off. So now, what you're going to want to do is you got to make sure that you keep this open. I actually just pull it to another monitor when I'm streaming, but you go into your Open Broadcaster and you click Add Window Capture, and then you want to make sure that it's set to Remote Live View Window. Then you're going to go click Subregion and then Select Region, and it'll make this little white